Hey, this is Jim from Noise RVing. We're on our way from one campground to another state park in Florida to another. And we had to order some stuff for our new camera. So we are actually using the Amazon locker system they have. And we're here at the a sun stop in, I don't know where we're at, Lourdes, Florida. And there's an Amazon locker. It's been our preferred way of picking up items that we need as we travel. Basically, order it, have it sent to an Amazon locker, and pick it up when you get there. Now, they don't do batteries and big items, but small items like this piece we need for our camera has been just fine. This particular location, the Amazon locker is on the side of the gas station building. And we're at Maria Lourdes. That's what I couldn't remember when it was over there. And basically, you open up the app on your phone, and it's connecting to the locker. And you hit open locker. Pops open. You grab your package. Close it. And there's the package.
We're basically doing a shakedown cruise to check to see do we have everything that we need, such as camera gear, stuff for the kayaks, because we are taking the kayaks to Alaska. The camper, is there anything that needs repaired on it that we need to fix, to improve? We want to make sure everything is ready as can be for that Alaska trip. We are headed to Olino State Park.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto Southeast Oleno Park Road.
Once we get up here. Here's our lot at Olino. Power Electric. Not bad. So there's a whole story about this lot. This is not the lot we were originally supposed to have. We originally were supposed to have lot 22 in Magnolia. We are now on lot 60 in Dogwood. So I'll explain that later. There was a mix-up in the reservation system. But this lot's fine. Well, as I mentioned before, I would tell you the story of the mess up on what lot we were supposed to have here at the campground. We came in, they asked Jim his name, he told him his name, then they asked, well, maybe it's in your wife's name. They asked what lot it was, we told them it was lot 22. They asked me to spell my name because Michelle can be spelled multiple ways. They said, we don't see anything. Maybe you should come in. So we parked the trailer off to the side, which is what we offer to do every time we come to a state park or any park, to go in and ask or register. So we always usually park the rig to the side and then go in and register, but they wanted to do it right there because they weren't busy. We went in, they looked. Well, I always save every reservation. On my phone, I have, underneath the emails, I have our current reservations. Then I have the Alaska reservations are completely in a separate folder. And then I have old campground reservations. So in case I want to go back there again, I save those. And then lastly, I have a place that I stick all canceled reservations. So I went into the current, pulled up my reservation, which clearly says that we have a reservation here on lot 22. Showed it to him. They looked it up in the system. And sure enough, the system showed we had a reservation here on lot 22. However, 22 was already occupied by somebody else. So they think that it either got double booked somehow. I'm not sure how it could get double booked, but it got double booked because obviously there's somebody on that lot. So they have what's called emergency sites that they keep. Usually it's for if a power would go out or a water leak and they have to shut the water off to that particular site. But usually, most of the time, it's something because of the power or a tree falls or something on that lot, or they're doing work on it. They have these emergency sites which the online registry system can't use. So that's what they did. They put us in lot, what lot are we on? 60, which is a temporary lot. There's also somebody in 59, which is another temporary lot. 61 is still open. That's also a temporary lot. So make sure that you save all of your current reservations, especially with Florida. They keep redoing their reservation system, and it does have glitches from time to time. This is not our first incident where we've had something funny occur, but just a helpful hint. So on with our video, we're going to show you some more of the park, and we really enjoyed camping here. We usually enjoy no matter where we are. This park has had severe damage in 2012, and it's never completely recovered.
Up there, there's a bat hanging from the little bat house. This is a Civilian Conservation Corps Historical Center. Let's go inside and see what they have. Okay, we're at Olino. This is a Civilian Conservation Corps Historical Center. Some of the stuff here that they used to use, it looks like, to build this place. This is a cypress tree slab. 800 years old the cypress tree was. And pictures of the Conservation Corps.
5 miles down the road from the campground, there is a Winn-Dixie if you need to get groceries. And across the road over there is a Tractor Supply store. And there's also Advanced Auto Parts. This is all in High Springs. Remember I said the bag, cargo bag, was leaking? Well, look what it did to the grill. So Jim's out here sanding off all the paint on the grill. He's got all the mold off of it. Now we're just scraping the loose paint, and then he's gonna repaint it. What are you gonna paint it with?
White.
A grill paint that says it can handle up to 100 and 1,000, 1,200 degrees.
1,200, yeah.
Yep. So, but anyways, camping is fun, but you still have maintenance all the time, and it's not necessarily on the RV itself. Hang on, go ahead.
This grill we bought for $5 at a garage sale in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, the first time we went camping.
First time we ever went camping.
Well, it wasn't the first time we went camping. It was the first time we went like on a longer trip.
Right. So we bought for $5. It's been painted. It was originally brown. We painted it silver. We painted it black, and now we painted it orange. Now we're going to go with the white.
We keep trying different paints on it.
Nothing seems to stick.
No, I think it's only the third time we painted it.
Well, I know it was silver.
It was silver,
and it was brown when we bought it.
Yeah, but we tried the silver paint, and it was just regular paint. And then we went with the orange. Now this will be the white. So this is the third time we painted it.
Yeah.
But it was because the first time we didn't use the right paint. The second time it got all moldy. So this time we're going to try actual grill paint. And we have a new bag coming. Yeah, and I'm sure you noticed that we have our tent covers hanging. The tent got wet too. We carry a cook tent, and it needed aired out. So it smells a little. Jim's already gotten the chairs and cleaned all the mold off of them. It's been quite a mess. Glad we are checking out all this stuff. Here's a good map of the campground we're at. We're at Dogwood. You come down the main thing here. That's where the dump station is. And come down farther, you can go into Magnolia, which is where we were supposed to be camping. And then if you come down to the main parking, which is right behind us, Jim can show you here.
Nice big parking lot.
Yeah. But we are going to take the river trail. And the neat part about the river trail, is that the river goes down into a sinkhole. So you got the river going, it hits a sinkhole in Olino Campground, goes under the sinkhole and comes back up in the Rise River State Preserve, which is right next door. So it's kind of cool that you see the river disappear underneath the sinkhole. And the suspension bridge is down here too, which is usually a really fun thing, but a tree landed on it just recently, so it's closed until the summer. So I'll be mad at it. So we're going to take the river path trail. People used to come down here and kayak, and so here's the 2012 flood. They said did a lot of damage, but there was one clear up there in 1964.
Wow.
But this is the one that recently in 2012 that did so much damage here that they've not really recovered from.
Swimming area is closed. Neat suspension bridge.
No jumping on the bridge. I guess I don't know where the tree fell on, but you couldn't tell that there was damage to it, but there has been damage. They need to fix it. It's not safe. So this is called the River Sink River Trail. And basically it does a loop, but you can't do the loop right now because of the bridge. Can you imagine that it flooded that much that the water came up this high? Look down there. Look how far away the bridge water is right now.
Yeah. You have to come clear up here and basically as tall as me.
There's a place you can walk down to go fishing.
There's an amphitheater.
There's the amphitheater. That other place must have just been sitting to go swimming. That's how popular it was back there at one time. That's a shame that they haven't been able to fix it. So you're not allowed to ride your bikes any farther than right here. There's multiple trails that you can do during the hiking and biking. This one's called the something, I can't say it right there.
Farmers or Pariners Branch Trail.
And that's for bikes or
hiking.
Walking.
Anyway, the trail continues on. It's like this along the way. Just to give you an idea how fast the water is moving here on the Santa Fe River. The Santa Fe River karst here, it actually goes underground for 2 miles to the River Rise Preserve. And divers, underwater divers, have actually mapped the whole cave system between the two, which is kind of cool. So that's 2 miles underground that the river flows, and they've actually mapped it. It joins with a bunch of other springs along the way and pops up in the other rise, in the other preserve. You can see if you watch it just for a second, you see that twisting, the water twisting, or the moss on top twisting around.
It goes in a circle, which I call whirlpool.
Because it's just funneling down into the ground. We're in the Dogwood Campground, and the bathroom, I don't know if you can see it through the woods there, but it's over there. And there's no real path to get to the bathroom. I guess you could walk through the grass area over here, walk up the service road and get to the bathroom, but there's no parking at the bathroom. kind of strange. That's a campground host there. I guess for us, the path would be to leave your campsite, walk up the road to where it tees off up here, and then make a left down the service road. So you go up there, where it tees off up there, where the sign is, make a left at the service road and walk down the service road. But it's kind of strange. A lot of the lots do have paths going to the bathroom, but these up here do not. So by the shower house, there's a sink for people who need to do dishes, fire extinguisher, bench, bulletin board. In Alino State Park bathrooms here, they have 3 showers. That one's closed, but 2 of them are open. They look fairly clean, not too bad. Restroom area, not too bad.
So this is going into Magnolia, and you can see how the truck is wiggling back and forth. There's potholes. I wanted to ride my bike over here to do this review, and Jim was like, "No, we're not riding the bikes over. There's just way too many potholes." First he said, "Well, we'll wear our helmets," which I wear my helmet all the time anyways. But then he was like, "Nah, I don't think it's that safe." And you will see people riding them, but
You gotta be real careful.
they gotta be really careful.
Just not worth it.
Now the rest of the park is nice. It's just the campgrounds. Now this is the part we were supposed to stay at, and I've already explained why we didn't stay at this part. So this is the first campsite, Site 1. I'm going to flip my thing down so I can see when I'm recording. Okay, good. So that's not
nice,
bad.
spacious lots.
It's very nice. And maybe it's I just don't like dogwood, because I didn't stay over here at Magnolia. And Magnolia, it is a little bit more spacious. It's a little bit more wooded, that you're not up against your neighbor. We're not right up against our neighbor, and you can get to the shower house from the road. So see, you can actually get to that shower house. There's some more campsites. Here is another one. I can't remember what number it was. So I believe the issue that we had was with dogwood. Magnolia seems pretty nice. This is lot 7.
It's better.
It's much better. And I probably wouldn't even complain if I was staying here. Other than the road. Can you tell the road?
The roads are just terrible.
The roads need repaired.
Playground has a swing and 2 bars.
Yeah. Well, this is the campground playground, but if you go right down the road, you're at the main park playground, and it's fantastic. So, you know, most people are going to go down to the main park.
Some of these lots are not the greatest either.
Some of these lots have a little to be desired, but they do put fencing around. I don't have a problem with this side right now. See, that one's nice. So this is Magnolia. If you stay here, you want to stay in Magnolia. We will show you dogwood, and we have some issues with dogwood. There's 18 coming up. It's pretty private. You can enter the playground from either side. There's 19, it's open. What are you looking at?
The bats.
There's a bat container that Jim's amazed with.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I like it.
This one's lot 20. Pretty spacious lots, really.
Lot 22 that we were supposed to have.
21, and this is 22. This is where we were supposed to be. That it miraculously got
Taken out of our name.
taken out of our name and put in somebody else's. And then I think that's 23 back there. So it's private. There's another shot of the shower house that you can get to by both sides. We're gonna park, go in and look at it, check it out.
But a much better shower house.
There's 27, 28 coming up. This is 27 right here. Has a nice big rig. A bounce. 29. I guess it would be helpful if you didn't see my mirror. 30. And 31. I believe that's the youth area that you can go back to.
And then a dumpster.
And then the dumpster is right outside. So that is the Magnolia Loop. This is Dogwood Campground. This is the one that we're currently staying at.
The roads are no better.
The roads are no better than Magnolia. They're not paved. And we've had a really rainy winter. More so than normal. Which we're hoping that helps keep the water temperatures down so we don't have hurricanes this summer. But it has not been good for dirt or what's this called, chip rock or whatever.
No, this is just packed sand.
Packed sand roads. It really stinks. So this is Dogwood Campground. Quiet time is from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. This is the service road that we keep referring to about having to go use the bathroom. It says service vehicles only, and the campground host lives down there. Now from this path here, you have to walk through somebody's yard or your yard. Not all the lots have a path to get to the shower house.
It's hit or miss.
Yeah, it's hit or miss. Ours does not.
There's been a some sort of motocross.
Yeah, there's a motocross or something up above us that we've been listening to all day.
Motorcycles all day.
This is 32, 33. See, these have less privacy than Magnolia does. But then you'll come up here and it won't be quite as bad. But yeah, we've been listening to motorcycle revving all afternoon. But like I said, it's pretty open between your neighbors. This is 35. I'm not telling you every number because
people are sitting out.
This is 37, 38. It's coming up. There's 38. So you can see how the lots are. And the dump station is also cleared down by Magnolia. So if you're at Dogwood, you're not near anything when it comes to the park. You're going to either have to ride, walk a long ways, or bike. If you come to Oleno State Park, the state park is okay. It's good. It's a good state park. One of the nicest things is that you can take a trail system from Oleno State Park all the way over to River Rise Preserve. So you have some of the best hiking trails of the state park system in Florida, according to the brochure. You have the bridge that is a suspended bridge, and it was created in the 1930s.
By the civilian?
By the civilian, yeah, conservation, as we had said in the video. And it is a nice place. Now, some of the negatives, you can swim, but you can only swim in the summer. Some of the negatives, and the number one negative is the road going into Campground Magnolia. It is really rough. However, Magnolia Campground is very nice. It's lots like 1 through I think 31. If you're going to stay here, that's where you want to stay. Next, 1, you can't get to the shower house and the restrooms without walking through a path, or your lot might not have a path, and the paths are very small. There's no road that you can walk down to get to it. There's no playground, there's no anything. And they're not as nice lots as Magnolia. So we want to be honest on all of our videos. But yeah, it's I've never said a negative thing about the state parks. And if I had to stay in Dogwood, I probably wouldn't come back here again, because I really disliked Dogwood, and so did Jim. Now, we did have a good time while we were here. And please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that little notification bell so you know when we get a new video. And thanks for watching.